And we're rolling. Laughs at Kaks Comedy Night number 7. I'm with a brand new row of comics that's never been on the show before. Let's do a quick little intro. We got Tehseer, all right? And then we got Terry.
Hello.
Okay. We got Matt Santos in the corner there.
Yeah.
Perfect. This gentleman, I'm not going to lie, Tehseer brought Ben? Yeah. Okay, Ben, perfect. You didn't perform tonight, but normally you're a comedian, I think, as well?
I've been on this show before.
No, you haven't? No. We haven't been on the pod.
Oh, not on the pod.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. We've done 7 of these now, so I saw a bunch of comics. But yeah, Ben, my apologies, sir. I got to go back in my memory banks there.
I would never forget you.
That's the goat, dude.
And we got Jordi. We got Jordi here. All the comedians' information is going to be in the show notes there, so definitely give them a support. Or if you follow them already, tell more people about them. We're all about supporting comedy and everything. Kaks Bar and Podcast. We're not a true comedy bar, but we're trying to put on a true comedy show. All right, boys?
We put on untrue comedy.
Yeah, talk right in the mic there, Terry. Yeah. You guys just Oh, you guys have another mic there too as well.
That's a microphone. Okay. When you see something black in your mouth, it doesn't have to be a cock.
Does it?
Okay, boys. I'm just going to start off straight up with Matt. Matt,
don't do this to me.
Yeah, straight up. What happened tonight, bro?
I had a
talk right in the tip, dude.
No, listen, it doesn't sound gay.
Move that tip closer to your mouth. There you go. Jordi, help him. Yeah, you handle that.
ASMR.
Yeah, a little assist from Jordi, a little reach around.
Rub your mustache on it.
Well, I bombed, and then I've done thousands of shows. Oh no, like I've had audience where I'm like, I don't care for them, but like where I was literally like, why the fuck are some of you here?
Okay, I got a question. Before you go any
talking to that man.
All right, I got a question though.
There you go.
Why should any audience live in your head rent free?
They don't live in my head. Okay, but I'm gonna say,
let him speak for a second.
But you've done 17 shows, right?
I have been annoying for my whole life though.
Yeah. Okay. So when you've done a few thousand, like you will understand more about audience dynamics.
I do got to say, first of all, I was in the audience.
No, you were fine. No, it was literally just those two in the back that weren't there for the show. At least they had the decency to kind of hide. They're just very loud. And then those ones at the bar who immediately was like, they paid money and then spent the whole night drinking and like turned away talking loudly.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, sir. I kind of disagree, but we also didn't set you up because I got to talk to Caitlin about that. Like, we're not a perfect setup, and the thing was like we got to explain to everyone. We got a pre-show thing going on. Like, we use speakers right off the PH. So when you're holding the bottom, you're actually blocking the laser that connects to the And I know a lot of comics hold the bottom of the mic, so we got to tell everyone like I know there's our setup for now. Sometimes we might go buy a speaker. Yeah. And actually, but for now, this is what we got going on.
That's not why that
we got to explain. No, but we should have told you. We should have told you mic technique first. Like, hey, like hold, don't cover the bottom, and then because that's why the mic cut out on you.
Oh, that's not.
That was our fault. That was our fault. We own that.
That has nothing to do with it. I bombed, and then I kind of just lost my cool, and that's fine. But also, I would like to point out that one of those audience members was talking about. Of course, she brought her fucking scooter in here. I'm like, of course. Like a normal ass scooter. That's
Yanni's scooter. That is Yanni's scooter.
We talked about scooters.
That's Yanni's scooter.
I gotta say, I feel like that describes them perfectly.
Okay.
Matt doesn't like scooters.
Okay, anybody who's listening to this podcast outside of Calgary, we are infested. Help. We are covered by scooters in this town.
Okay. True. Matt, honestly, like I've been told high praise about you, and I know you bombed, like, but. That happens, I guess, right? You guys are comics. That happens, right? That happens.
Why'd you say it like that, bro?
Oh no, I just it must happen, dude. Like I don't have the balls to do that, so still props. Like,
well, the thing is that unless you put yourself into a situation where you're risking doing something out of your comfort zone, you're not growing.
Honestly, maybe multiple Holocaust jokes was a bad idea.
Yeah, you could have stopped after 7.
German tourists in the audience didn't want to make eye contact with me after that.
The choo-choo noises.
Okay. Look, Matt. I hope. Like, no. I know you had an off night at the office. That's it.
Yeah.
Happens. I mean, yeah. So
I'm not avoiding that. Like, it's no one's fault but mine.
But I'm glad you came on the pod and like, because a lot of people like they don't know about this side, right? Because people only talk about their wins, they don't talk about their losses. So it's like whatever happens tonight.
The losses are the one for most comedians that we will immediately forget a good set or put ourselves down during a good set, and it's the bad ones that are the ones we're going to remember the most.
But that's a choice, man. You decide whether or not, when you get lemons, you can make a choice about whether or not you're going to grab that lemon and chew on it, or whether you're going to make lemonade. To a certain degree, because there is a moment.
You sound like a stripper magnet right now.
Oh, what?
You sound like a stripper magnet right now. Yeah. But, okay, Jordi, I loved your set, bro. Like, just moving along.
It was fun time. Also, can the people walking by see in here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have been waving. I was not giving them welcoming faces.
Was it a crackhead again? I like, don't wave.
No, they look like nice people.
Okay.
They look like nice people.
Can be nice people.
But, that's true. That was literally part of my set.
Very extroverted.
But no, I do agree with Matt on, like, you will remember the bombs. When I have a good one, I'm not as hard on myself. I'm like whatever. And then the bombs, like, those ones they stick with you. And like when you mentioned, like, that's a choice, like, not 100% a choice.
If
like,
you care about this, and this is something you do seriously, it's not a choice because they sit with you for good reason.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing to remember the bombs either.
Well, I'm never saying that you decide to forget it or discount it. But what I'm saying is, if you do lay a turd at any job in your professional life or anything you care about, you can decide whether you're going to make something out of that, regardless of how fucking terrible it is.
That's what we're saying is the point
so we're
of
in agreement.
Remembering it is that you hold on to the bombs because that is the point. Like, a good set is great. You don't get anything constructive out of that because it's like, oh, it went great. I don't need to show jokes. You bomb, and you're immediately like, what went wrong?
And it keeps you humble, too. Gotta stay
Tehseer,
humble.
say something.
I'm watching this fucking highway robbery. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is amazing, dude. Jordy's being super humble right now. Matt's just like, he's in full fucking defense mode. Like, what are you talking about? And then
I'm in defense mode. I owned up to the fact that I bombed.
But
so let me ask you, how am I being defensive? Where I am just straight up saying the bombs will sit with comedians who give a shit.
Well, you did it in real time. I was doing a bit, but that's fine. I was going to say, this guy's out here Dr. Philling you every time you had a statement. He's like, oh, how does that make you feel? Did that make you feel good? You know? My bit's not complete. Then I come like an asshole, bro.
Yeah. I feel like an asshole?
All right. No, he's not defensive at all. He's not defensive. I said I come across like an asshole.
No, I just
don't
didn't
get to
hear
complete
you
my statement
because I'm deaf.
Oh, this is another thing I didn't know. I apologize, bro.
I'm not actually whatever. No, I'm not.
You're
deaf,
not defensive.
But I grew up ethnic, so
we all have this. We have a conclusion here. You're not defensive.
But Matt, like, at the end of the day, like, I look, I appreciate.
Hey Ben, you were here too, so why don't you?
Ben, chime in. And people chime in. We're just recapping the night. This is what
Ben,
this
how
is.
was your
As
day?
well, promote your shit.
Did you like my set, by the way, Ben?
I was just at work, and then I came here I caught a couple cents,
special.
and then I went out to smoke. Sorry, I didn't see your set.
That's fine. I also wish I wasn't there.
To see her laugh my ass off at your shit.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, no,
I don't think you say that. I'm quite defensive for
I
compliments.
don't know you. I just met you.
Easy now, easy. So, like, everyone here who has performed for over a year in this crew here. Well,
I think we all have.
yeah. Okay.
All of us.
Okay, so everyone's our vets, right?
Who's done more sets than they have fingers and toes?
Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys. Well, I'll toss it to
Ben, did you have to count there for a second?
Well, I have
I saw you look at your hands. You held up for a little too long.
Like, Matt, like, again, fuck, man, how do I politely put this? Like, but you're the headliner, so, like, what like, don't you have something more refined, that probably wouldn't bomb? Because, like, we're like a new place, right? You think you whip out your something that wouldn't.
I tried, and I had other stuff, but at a certain point I looked at my set list, and there was a newer joke I wanted to do about something very personal to me, and I decided, fuck that, fuck this. I'm not doing something that's very personal, that I'm trying to make funny. And I'm like,
I promise you were very funny.
He's not defensive.
I'm not saying
You're really funny people.
I think a couple comics already said it, that they're like, bombing's like, it's just like nobody wants to bomb. It's the ones you remember. I think you said that.
Yeah.
I feel the exact same way. But I think what's worse is like when you have the crowd in the beginning and then you lose them.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that shit fucking keeps me up at night. It's like, what went wrong?
That happened to you?
It's happened to me.
Oh, okay, I couldn't tell. Fuck.
You were laughing.
You literally rolled in and like I got all your references, I got all your jokes. I should have gave you a heads up. Like these guys are German. Like
I was talking to him like he's like straight from fucking like saddle down or some shit. Man, that was crazy.
That sucks. I feel like that does. You're right. It does suck worse than a full-out bomb.
Yeah.
You don't have them from the start. You never get them. You're like, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
The flip side is when you don't start, when you don't have them, and then you get them.
Oh, that's a fucking
That good sense
that's an
that
orgasm,
you will
bro.
remember
100%.
like you would remember a bomb.
I think it's like human psychology. You always remember the last fucking moment of it, right? So it's just like if you're leaving on an applause break, but you ate ass the whole time, it's just fucking awesome, right?
Like, is anyone here an MMA fan? Anyone?
I'm the biggest.
Okay, so
I'm the biggest motherfucking MMA fan.
I'm
you'll ever
a
find,
fanatic.
bro. I have
I'm
a
a
UFC
fanatic.
channel, bro.
Okay,
Check it out, bro.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, we'll jump on part time MMA. But like Israel Adesanya lost to Shawn Strickland. Like by all means, like that's kind of what I thought. Like it's just
let me tell you something, man.
Well, or maybe you didn't have enough night. I don't know, but like it's who knows. Like I obviously Matt, I know I want to show if you're willing to come here. It's not the crowd per se, brother.
I've admitted that I bombed and like it's not the crowd's fault, but I'm saying that particular segment of the audience was very like what they're doing is so disrespectful to performers. In my view,
maybe I'm playing devil's advocate, but isn't that the comedian's job to reel people in?
It's actually the host's job to reel people in and make sure they're paying attention to the show.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want your comedians to have to be going like, hey, look over here, there's a show going on.
And you expect the audience members to realize that other audience members have paid money.
Yeah.
They're not here to
Because
listen
it's not
to those
just
guys
the
in the bar.
comedian, the
That's
performer,
right.
they're fucking up. It's other people.
That's right.
Have you ever been to a show where someone is just talking or like trying to participate, and the people around them are just immediately like, you can see them like just be like,
hey, I'm going to wind this down here. Everyone plug their dates and shows coming up here. You're traumatized tonight, hey man.
oh, I'm not traumatized. I just this is the first time I never particularly this is the first time I think I can honestly say I did not particularly that I didn't like an audience where I truly was like I have resentment towards them where I bombed.
Okay, normally Kaks Bar and Podcast is a great audience. The shows are going to continue.
It is not your fault. That is not anyone's fault. That is purely on the audience member. Okay. And then also for me, like I should have, I wasn't happy about it. And at a certain point, like it is also somewhat the responsibility of the host to like corral the audience. And if they were talking, like I was here earlier enough to see them.
All right, Kaylin, you heard that.
Can I just actually?
Oh, sorry, Terry. Who's looking after your dogs tonight?
Right now, my imaginary dog walker. Okay, so what's going on? I got two dogs that are always kind of around here.
He has a Coco Love Instagram.
Coco the Booth is my Instagram. Okay. I'm still at the beginning of my comedy journey. But one of the things I've noticed is that the mic is like a therapeutic opportunity for a lot of comics. They get to really personal shit. And it's almost like this is going to hurt the audience more. It's going to hurt me. But I look at that 5-minute time as an opportunity to sometimes speak about personal shit. And I think like we've spoken of too a little bit, the audience has got an obligation to give the comic some fucking decorum to a certain degree. Well, you're at a comedy show. Every other person there is probably paid to listen to the comic, not to you. So I can just want to join in and say comics, again, are touching on really personal shit. Show it some respect.
Ben, are you wishing you just slept in the alley and like didn't come into this?
Wait, I'm going back to work after this.
Fuck. Jesus. Jordi Tehseer, let's and everyone plug your shit if there's anything left to plug here.
I got some cooking videos that I post. I've got an Instagram account for it. It's at Jordi the Chef. All one word, Jordi. I've also got a baseball podcast about the Seattle Mariners. It's called the Walk Off Mariners.
Do you know Scott Belford?
Yeah, so
Scott was just on the show.
Yeah, it's a spin-off, so he's got the Blue Jays one. Okay. So he's expanding the team. So
Jordi,
myself
not
and
to interrupt you, but you literally have a fucking bug crawling on your coat.
Right. Oh.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh, hey, he's a little guy.
Yeah. You want it, Ben?
Yeah.
Yo, give him the mic. Give him the mic. Give him the mic. See what he's got. See what he's got.
Oh my god.
Oh, he said a racial slur. Shit.
It does not like
Ben, don't
you.
molest
No,
him.
no.
Fuck, Jesus, Ben. Fuck. God. Okay, well now it's going up my shoe. Fuck. Okay, yeah.
Bugs can be racist.
There's different
King
races
spiders.
of bugs.
They
Yeah.
invented it.
You know?
There's Asian
Those
bugs,
fucking
brown bugs.
eight-leggers.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro! You landed the R there. So like
Okay.
us.
Okay, Ben Tehseer, let's wrap this up. Go.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
ahead.
in Edmonton
Yeah.
next week
Oh,
at
perfect.
the Underdog Comedy Show
Oh,
at the
Underdog,
Black
sorry,
Dog.
Okay, perfect.
So,
How do you get tickets for that? Just show up at the door, or like how do you
yeah, it's
support
a
you
free
guys?
show there.
Oh,
So
it's a free show.
show up at the
Goes.
Black Dog on White Ave in
They hand you
Edmonton.
a ticket.
Okay, all right.
Black dog on white ass. You can't make that up, dude.
Perfect. And
I'm
Tehseer,
doing the next. So I'm always at the Duck, Dirty Ducks on Thursdays here. I just really want to come here. Kellen was very persistent, and I fucking love the dude. And he spoke so highly of you too. And like I get it now. You just like you're the podcast guy now.
Yeah.
So we homies here. Wednesday I'm doing the comedy contest. All the brown people on one fucking show. You guys see this?
Which
Yeah.
one?
It's the Laugh Shop one.
Oh,
yeah.
Is Suki Singh there too?
Yeah, Suki's
is,
there.
Is it the Portables there?
Yeah.
basically?
So
Okay.
we're a part of the Deportables.
Oh, you're part of the
Yeah, we're
Portables?
part of the
Fuck.
Portables, yeah.
So you guys kicked Yanni out?
Oh shit, bro! I thought it was a 15-minute podcast, dude. What are you doing here, bro?
Wait, I don't know.
It's not like this guy
Okay,
is taking
okay,
your
okay.
Dr. Phil
Okay,
role. What's
okay,
going
yeah.
on there?
He can have it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
okay, all
not.
good,
No,
all good,
that's
okay,
another
okay,
one
yeah.
another time. Didn't kick him out. We just had different visions.
Yeah.
After that, I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to Brooks to open for Chris Gordon, so I'm really excited. I'm really fucking excited.
Okay,
about that.
this won't be out by then, but
yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I
yeah.
just want to throw that out there. I was like, I'm really, really excited about
Mm.
that. But other than that, I'm always just doing the regular circuit. And then Dirty Duck, I want to plug that for Ryan Butterfield as well.
What day of the week is that?
It's Thursday,
Mhm.
but like I said, it's nice to have multiple shows a night.
Yeah,
and
fuck.
you can hit both of them up.
I appreciate you guys all coming here. I want everyone to come back for sure. I connect with Kaylin. Like, we're trying to grow this thing. I had a good time. I really did. I don't invite people onto the pod that I didn't have a good time with. So, but that's that. And everyone have a good night and support your local comics, okay?
Hey,
Peace,
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay.